Jamaican Girl TV here. Sorry about Jamaican Girl TV here. You know, another night. Yeah, just on for a few minutes. I have to go to work early tomorrow, but I guess I just said I'll come on tonight. So, so yes, guys, sorry about that. I'm trying to get my things situated. But yes, guys, yes, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah, a couple things I wanna talk up. Mm. Sipping on my juice, but it's so cold, it's freezing. Mm. And put my glasses on. So yes, guys, as I was saying, a couple things I wanna talk up. I won't be on for long because I have to be up very early in the morning for work. Yeah, so I was just going through some stuff today. Not a lot, but I come across something, and I just wanted to go over it. I say to you guys, I show you guys what I was talking about. So, guys, get ready and stay tuned. Guys, as you have all know that that Beyonce is out on tour and she's traveling the world. And the most exciting things, she's not taking one daughter, but she's taking both daughters around the world with her. Isn't that excited? Little Romy, that is maybe about 8, I think she's 8, is on tour with her mommy. Isn't that nice? Yes, she's on tour with her mommy. Watch this. Take this. Guys, I love the way how Beyonce dress her. They dress alike. And Beyonce scoot over like a mommy should and just put her hands around her. I like that. That's mommy. Come on. And guys, you can bet her little outfit is very expensive. You see how it look like Beyonce on? You know that's expensive. So guys, let's watch them again. So guys, that is one of them that I really do like with Beyonce and her little daughter. Although she pay Blue Ivory a lot of attention, but people let it seem like she doesn't really care about her. That's her daughter, her eldest daughter. She's gonna care about her. But because this one is younger, she have to cuddle her more and protect her more. But she loved them. She loved them both. She loved all of her kids. People are let it seem like she loved one more than the other. People always bring drama to the thing. But guys, we all know as mom how it go. Yeah, man. So let's watch something else. Guys, I was watching this today. This is hilarious. You know that you are very attractive. Hello, my friend. Did can't understand that part of the writing. You know that you are very attractive. Thank you. That part of the thing. I turn it down because I don't know if YouTube allow that music, although it's on YouTube, but I don't know about the music part. But I did like watch girl doing it to him. You know, they can do anything they want. It's graduation day, everybody's excited, everybody's dancing. You know what? What? That's nice. That is nice between she and I think one of the teachers. But that's nice. He's like feeding her and she's like feeding him. And he's dancing. I love it. I love it. Enjoy that. Yeah, man. That's graduation day for that girl. There was so many stuff I go over today. Hi, DJ. Hi. I like this guy here. I like him. He can dance. He come with so many different moves. I like the crip dancing. I like that. And I like him. Cause he know the dance move very well. I watch him a couple of times and he does well. This is like his 6, 7, 8 video, 9 video, 10 video. He always put himself up dancing. Maybe I have to watch him and learn to do the dance too. Yeah, I thought about that. But guys, this is the one I really want to talk to you guys about. Allegedly, they're saying that Diddy infected a lot of the guys that were around him. And I heard it before, not just now. I heard it a while back when he just got locked up and stuff, like people are talking. That was one of the stuff I heard. But then that part kind of died down and they wasn't talking about it no more until it came back up now. So guys, want you to listen. Wait, it's alleged over here. So after the commercial, I guys, go smooth, go smooth. When a like Diddy big, Diddy is a big one, a big name in the business. And when his thing goes silent, something is going on. Some that they don't want to let out. Yeah. Something is going on that they don't want to get let out. You hear that, guys? Did you hear that? It's a matter of when it leak. Oh my God. I heard it before, but because this they start talk about Diddy and all these things about Diddy. This one kind of get pushed under the rug until it came back up again. So I was going through my phone today and I heard it and I said, I need to talk about this. Listen to this.
Fans are dissecting every video clip, every paparazzi photo, every weird moment from past interviews, trying to figure out who looked sick, who disappeared suddenly, and who might have known all along. This ain't just a scandal. It's turning into a full-blown celebrity fallout with the power to shake the industry to its core.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it?
Because if that's true, guys, a lot of these male celebrity or maybe female celebrity maybe have AIDS because are HIV positive. Because sometimes allegedly, because sometimes they have it, but they keep it on a low, on the down low, because they don't want no one to know what they have from what they don't have. So they keep it on the down low. But everything is all coming to the light now.
You
Watch.
deserve it, Daddy. You put in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Let's talk about Usher. Yep, his name's allegedly been dragged into this storm too. And honestly, when you look back, it kind of makes sense. Usher once lived with Diddy in New York for a whole year. At just 13 years old, he even brought it up during an interview on the Howard Stern show. At first, he played it cool, like it was just a wild, exciting time. But as that interview went deeper, his tone totally shifted. Usher started dropping some heavy hints, saying the situation was very curious and even admitted it was the kind of environment he'd never allow his own kids to be around. Say what?
Yes, when Usher said that, I said, oh my God, then that means the situation over at Puffy is bad. If he wouldn't even let his own kids go and see those stuff, that means it's real bad. That's one of the things I was thinking too. He wouldn't let his own kids go. That means it's bad, bad, bad. But he, Usher, experienced it. He saw it.
That's not just shady, that's a whole five-alarm fire. Now people are seriously raising eyebrows. If Diddy's really been battling STDs all this time, allegedly, then folks are whispering that Usher might need to get tested real quick. And let's not forget, Usher's already faced three different.
But guys, they're saying Usher must get tested real quick. But Usher maybe, but Usher maybe, he was supposed to get tested a long time ago, long before now. Not just now. If he know all of this, he should have get tested a long time.
He gave them herpes. So when his name pops up in this new mess, it's got folks really side-eyeing the whole situation. But it's not just Usher.
I don't know about the what room was that? What, they say, nah, I ain't gonna say that. I heard about that though, but I ain't about to say that. What was I ain't about to say I'm about to you did it. Yeah. You did it. You did it what? They said he was you did what? I'm gonna say it. I ain't never heard this one. They said he was how you know that? Now I'm about to Google it. I ain't never heard this one. I said, could you nobody would ever say that one. Oh yeah. They said that he said he was Diddy's boy toy. I was in Jamaica with him. Oh, I see it now. See? I can't sorry in Jamaica with his alleged boo Diddy.
Meek Mill's name.
You hear that? Jamaica. So I guess they are saying he was in Jamaica or something of the sort.
Ringing through the streets too. Right after Diddy got arrested last September, this wild audio clip started making rounds online. Allegedly, it caught Meek and Diddy sharing a way too private moment. Meek tried to shut it all down quick, calling it fake, saying people were just out to destroy him. But guess
Yes,
what?
yes, 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 yes. It was all over social media with Diddy and Meek. But Meek tried to shut it down real fast. I remember because we were talking about it because Meek is from right over there. Meek is from right over there over in Philly. So we are gonna talk about it. Yeah, but he tried to shut it down. There even have a voice note that leak where there's somebody screaming, and they said that's Meek.
Came back.
Allegedly.
He heard on camera straight up calling Meek daddy. The internet exploded. Suddenly people started questioning if Diddy and Meek's bond ran way deeper than music and business deals. And then there's Craig Mack, one of the early stars from Bad Boy. When he passed, the official word was a heart attack. But now whispers are saying it was actually HIV. And that has folks wondering if Diddy might have played a role in that too. The time.
Yes, guys, I heard that today. One of the close friend that passed, you're wondering if it's from HIV. But people think maybe it can be from something else. But since this HIV thing came up, they're gonna think it's from the HIV, from HIV. Let's listen to it more, guys.
The closeness. It's way too sketchy to ignore. And then there's YK Osiris, aka Diddy's so-called Jamaican vacation buddy. A clip popped up showing Osiris looking way too cozy with Diddy on the beach, and the internet went into a frenzy.
Yes, that's what the guy was talking about a short while ago. The little guy in the colored shirt, that's what he was talking about, him and Puffy on the beach, I guess in Jamaica.
Started calling him Diddy's new boy toy, like it was already confirmed. The video
Calling
blew up
him
so
Diddy
much,
new
DJ
boy
Envy brought
toy.
it up on the Breakfast Club. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friend. Happy birthday to you. This is a special birthday for both of us. Osiris tried to play it cool, but he couldn't hide the nerves, pacing, laughing, brushing it off like, nah, I was there with a woman. But his whole vibe was screaming something else.
Because when they go to this place, they can't go with no woman. Puffy is not gonna allow that. Puffy want them for himself or for his friends, allegedly. So when they go, if they even go with a female, he's gonna break that up. I need them for his own use or to do whatever he want them to do.
Who could feel it, like there was more to that than
Allegedly.
just sunshine and palm trees. And let's not forget French Montana. He's been tight with Diddy for years, always at the parties, always in the mix. But one clip from a birthday bash had folks squinting real hard, saying that wasn't bromance. That looked way deeper. But don't get it twisted. This drama ain't just about the fellas. The streets been whispering.
Look at him on Usher. Usher. He have Usher under his wing from Usher is 13. 13, that means he's doing a lot of things to Usher, Christian World. Gangster glasses. My gangster glasses is downstairs. Okay? It's downstairs.
Names of women too. J Lo, Kim Kardashian, and of course Cassie, who already said Diddy forced her into wild stuff with escorts. Allegedly, some of those same escorts Diddy was rolling with.
Kim Kardashian. She's in everything. Every single thing. We know about J Lo and all the others, but Kim Kardashian, she's in it too. As a matter, as a matter of fact, they kind of separate themselves real quickly when they heard that the feds raid Puffy mansion and they lock Puffy up. They quickly separate themselves. They don't want to have nothing to do with him.
My electricity bill dropped from $150 to $52 doing this one thing.
Even a piece of this is true, then Diddy could have been passing this around like party favors at a VIP after party. Now the internet's in full beast mode and they're not letting this slide one bit. One user commented, he definitely got Usher. Another said, so then what? J-Lo.
No, sir, he definitely got Usher. These people are talking all different kind of things. If Usher's been with him for so long, all J Lo, then they're saying, then well, they must have something, which makes sense. Alleged.
Kim Kardashian, Ray J, all those rappers, singers, ball players, they all could have it too. It's getting real out here. Folks are screaming, be careful who you sleep.
This remind me of when Hollywood, when Rock Hudson, you remember that? Rock Hudson, that big, great, big movie star. And all of those female that does the movie and down in Hollywood, a lot of them were wondering if they are HIV positive. I think Rock Hudson was like the first case in the United States with AIDS. Yes, Rock Hudson, the movie star, he died years ago, but he was one of the first one in the United States that have AIDS. And all of those big movie stars, the actresses, the female, yes, they were wondering if they have it too, because a lot of them slept with him. So they didn't know if they have it or not. But they were wondering, Hollywood was on fire. Oh my God. Alleged.
With, they're giving it to everyone. And another user added, looks like everybody that messed around with Diddy, including those boy toys, better go get checked out fast. So now the big questions are flying. Who's the next celeb to be named? And just how deep does this rabbit hole go? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear it all. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, share.
Guys, this is interesting. This right here, it a lot of interest. And they say a lot. In one little clip, they say a lot. All right.
This with someone.
I back it up too far, I think.
They will only let Benny Siegel only sell so many records. This came from an executive. But Benny, they would let you couldn't be bigger than Jay-Z on Jay-Z's label.
The accuser, identified only as Jane Doe, alleges that rapper Jay-Z, along with Diddy, indecently assaulted her at a New York house party in the year 2000 following the MTV Video Music Awards.
Holmes attended the award show with his then girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez.
Mr. Carter has nothing to do with Mr. Combs' case or Mr. Combs. They knew each other professionally for a number of years, just like in all professions. People know each other. At the music awards, they support each other. You go to the NBA All-Star game, they support each other. That's just how professions work. There is no...
Guys, they are saying that to let themselves look pretty. Pretty, 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 pretty. But guys, maybe allege it go deeper than that. Way, way, way deeper than that. Stuff we don't even know. Stuff we have just heard it, hearing about.
closer association between any of them. That's also a matter of fiction.
People close to the situation are saying he's ready to name names to save himself. And not just random folks either. We're talking big-time players. Allegedly, one of the names he's throwing out, none other than his so-called brother, Jay-Z.
Right now, I'm facing
Guys, that's one of the big names. And if Puff is going down, he's not going down alone. He's gonna start calling names. Names, 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 because they need names. And if he can shorten his time that he's gonna spend in prison by giving names, he's gonna give out a lot of names. Trust me. He ain't going down alone. Gonna spend all those years in prison. And he know that they are out there and he know their secret. He's gonna talk. Allegedly.
weapons violations, attempted murder. They trying to get a boy 20 to 40 years. They came to me with a deal. Their deal was 18 to 36 years. Of course, I turned it down. Thought this was America, people. Guilty until proven innocent, huh?
And now, out of nowhere, Beanie Siegel jumps in with some wild claims of his own. He's warning Jay to get gone while he still can. Beanie's hinting that Diddy's got receipts that date all the way back to the 90s. And whatever went down between them back then, it's apparently way darker than anyone imagined. He's basically saying there's a whole hidden chapter to Jay and Diddy's bond that's about to blow up. So now the big question is, wait, what exactly does Beanie know about their past that's got him sounding the alarm? And is Diddy really about to crack and start snitching on everybody? Let's break it down.
Guys, I know Diddy's gone. If he's going down, he's gonna give names, 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 and that's what they want.
Now, because things are getting real ugly behind the scenes.
You got me. So at that time, when I'm on court, and we about to be on tour. We on tour. So a whole nother tour. Yeah, we on a whole nother tour. So, I'm going for my bail hearing and the feds. And the judge asked Jay, everybody's saying all these good things and all that. The character witnesses, Dame, and, everybody's saying, even Jay said a whole lot of good things about me, and the judge was going to let me go. Monitor. And she said, would you be willing, and that's the part that people don't like, would you be willing to be responsible for his whereabouts, not be responsible for my actions, just his whereabouts? Would you be willing to do that? Provide us with all the information, saying that he's going to be here, there, there, there.
You hear that, guys? You hear what the judges want to hear? A lot of time, the judges, when they have you in court, and just like they have him in court and about what he does, but really and truly, they're trying to look at something else, bigger picture, which makes sense. They want something bigger because they know if he speak, tell them more, that's bigger picture, and that's what they want. They want more and more and more, which lead them to that person, Jay, which he's talking about.
And after all that good, he said no. But it was like the way he said it. And he put his head down. He was like, no, I've never been crushed like that ever in my life. Because I'm like, damn, this is my man. Like, and I looked at it like, all right, no.
Guys, once he said no, that's it. The judge didn't want to hear nothing else. If he had said yes, but guys, he said no.
What if I had to get the out of there? I'm in jail. I'm still tall. All my. But what if I really needed to go? This was going on my mind. They told you get out of jail. Like, yeah, like, bro, I had attempted in the state and the federal and all this shit. So 40 years is over. This is our face for 40 years. What if I, in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, what if I really need to roll? Be on the run and go. Like, I'm from, like, this is my man and I love him. If he skipped that, you know, I'm getting my man, I'm getting him out by any means necessary. So, for
Guys, he's talking about Jay. If they hold on to him, he has to get him out by any means necessary. That's what he's saying. If he would say anything, but I don't think he did.
me to look him in his eyes and I'm shackled, right? With his ankles and everything, and it was like, oh, like that. I was like, that was definitely up. It took everything in me not to like let him go. Like that was that took away a lot that I thought that we had. Like that's big, bro.
All the buzz right now says
Yes, because he and Jay, they used to act like they're big brother. They're brothers. Yes, they used to act like that because I remember back in the days when they used to roll together. Yeah, I used to listen to their music and stuff like that.
he might be ready to flip, and the pressure's clearly piling up. Sources close to him are whispering that he's facing major time, so we're talking life in prison. And even the most untouchable start sweating when it gets that serious.
Yes, that's the part that bother me because I know a lot of time when they start sweating, when they everything coming up and people start saying this and start saying that, it starts sweating, sweating, sweating. Yeah. Am I gonna go down? Am I gonna get caught? Am I going to prison? And he doesn't want to go to prison for 30 years. No, nobody wants to go to prison for 30 years. So he's gonna talk. He's gonna talk of some stuff. What are you up to now? They just cut that off like that.
Sucking, dick riding, bending over the desk ass nigga. Straight up like that. Whoever don't like it, bring it, nigga. Bring it. I don't give a fuck. Bring it. Bring it. Bitch. They got this new breed of rapper that's paying DJs to play this shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? They the record label executive, and it's like there's too much of that going on. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me be me. Let me be the artist that I am and just play my motherfucking music. You know what I mean? Exactly. Now they want you all up under the.
Guys, I heard a whole different story. Why they alleged that they killed this guy here, DMX, because I used to love to listen to DMX music, and he's dead. So, they're saying that, you know, DMX talk a lot of stuff and say a lot of things, and they don't like that. So they take him out, allegedly. What the hell?
Oh, okay.
This Jamaica does something. Oh my God. Oh, I can't get enough of this dude right here. Look, I love this. I love this dude dancing that. Woo! Go! This is hot. Yes. Woo! Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. So, guys, I used to watch him and his girlfriend all the time, every day. I used to watch them, and then all of a sudden, I don't see them anymore. They dance, they dance, they dance. I used to love to watch them until they resurface. That's the second video since they came out. I saw. Oh, that's about Alicia Keys. Oh, Alkaline. Alkaline, I was watching this morning, Alkaline is a Jamaican artist. A lot of people didn't give Alkaline no ratings. They more give Cartel the ratings. But Alkaline was a youngster and he was coming up and he wasn't backing down. He wasn't backing down. They say he can DJ, they say he can do this, he can't dance, he can perform, but Alkaline ain't backing down. Alkaline, so once there's vice, there is hope. Taking alkaline. Yeah, look at the crowd. Guys, Vendetta used to say, I know enough away. I just lick a bit away. Cartel have your whole eye crowd. I just lick a bit away. I say used to say a little bit away. So, a lot of people used to listen to Vendetta, undercover, and thing like that. But yes, Cartel used to have a real big giant crowd, and Vendetta just a female small crowd. But now Vendetta have giant crowd, huge crowd. Yes, although some people still try to put him down and stuff, they can't put Vendetta down. Vendetta done bust gone everything. Yes, big time. I'm a big time celebrity now. And guys, everybody have their phone up. Big artists they on stage, Vendetta. Yeah, man, that's how it go. So everybody phone up and ready. I think Alkaline wise and the whole of them. Alkaline taking in game overseas big time. Yes, because not now go and film on the island. Like they not give no ratings like that. And now people on the island, most of them are giving ratings. And some of them still are saying can't perform, can't this and can't that. But don't you see my perform? Don't you see the funny amount of people come out to see him? All right, Vendetta. I used to love to watch Vendetta. What? Why is she getting cancer?
Beyonce kicked off her Cowboy Carter tour, and things are already going wrong. Tech fails, near accidents on stage, and now fans are calling her out. Is Queen Bey losing control?
No, she's not. People are just talking negativity. She's not losing control. Get off of that. No, sir. Oh, I was watching this earlier about a girl that she's a worker. She work at a hotel and stuff like that. And the lady that is laughing splash the was driving down the street, so I go to work and splash the water on her, driving the water and splash her up. I was watching it. They have a part two to it. So yes, guys, they let me see. Cartel spending time with his wives. But they ain't married yet. They need to get real married. Them Jamaican love say, oh, I'm wife. But I'm not wife yet. I was watching it this morning. I think it slipped into the water. And I saw a part like this last week too. I think it's the same clip or something like that. Oh, it slipped into the water. Yes. And he bought the house across for his two boys. He bought this one for himself and his girlfriend's semi, but then he bought another one across for his two boys. Wow, looking beautiful, Cartel. That water look clear and nice. It's over in Florida. Yes, but they have to careful. They don't get up with no alligator. Although you can see it fence off. Cause alligator love those water over there in Florida. Trust me. Oh, she's so pretty. She's from England. Yeah, they are enjoying themselves in their pool. Yeah, man, Cartel and England. Very good. He put his expensive watch in the pool. Sorry, guys. But they are enjoying themselves in their new house in their pool.
Oh my god, he's like supposed to be like that.
Then can swim like fish too. Whoa, I love that. I love that. I enjoy that little clip. He can fish he can swim like a fish. I enjoy that. And guys, I was looking at this today. I like that. I love that. Woo, go, guy, go. Wow. I love that part. Woo. Guys, I have to go try to dance too and take it to the max. Yeah, man. That's a good one. Here goes another one with Beyonce and Rumi. And she's singing too. Rumi is singing. She's cute singing. Very nice. I love it. Yes, and the crowd enjoy it. I love that. This I was listening to this all morning talk. They were talking about Alicia Keys. It's a whole rendition. Thing about Alicia Keys. When I was taking a shower this morning, I start listening before I take the shower, and then when I'm going in the shower, I kind of pause it, and then came back and finish. I think I did have just a little piece left to to listen to, or I did finish it. I don't remember.
At 44, Alicia Keys finally confirmed what Clive Davis and Jay-Z did to her, but not with her words. It was in the deals she signed. The silence.
Guys, you hear what they said? She finally agrees, and then they said not in her word. These people are so mixed up. They are something else, allegedly.
Way her image was protected at all costs. Clive controlled her rise from the very beginning, shaping her music and managing her message. Please welcome the incredibly special Alicia Keys.
You hear? Hi.
Jay-Z approached Jay-Z came later, backing her moves publicly while the real power plays happened behind the scenes. And through every controversy, whether it was the affair timeline, the fake empowerment campaigns, or the Saudi Arabia backlash, Alicia never once broke the script. The woman known for being real spent 2 decades playing a role she couldn't walk away from. In 2009, Jay-Z released one of the most iconic songs of his career, Empire State of Mind. But what many people don't realize is that Alicia Keys wasn't the original plan. The track was merely handed to someone else. The songwriters, Angela Hunta and Janet Sewell Lepic, had crafted the hook with another vocalist in mind. And according to industry sources, Mary J. Blige was Jay's top choice at the time. She even performed an early version live before the final version was released.
Yes, guys, I heard that. And I'm like, what? I think Alicia Keys sing it, and the way she sing it, I think she mastered it big time. So, guys, I don't know. I don't know if anyone had others, one of those ladies could done such a great job like Alicia Keys did.
Jay-Z eventually pivoted and Alicia Keys got the call. But even that didn't go smoothly. In a 2023 interview with Mix 94.7, Alicia recalled how hard it was for Jay to reach her in the first place. She admitted he nearly gave up on her completely.
I actually had to record it a couple of times. The first time I recorded it in LA, and it just didn't work. I thought it worked. I thought it sounded good, but he called me and he was like,
Yes, because sometimes they go over and over and over and over and over. And even when you think you said it sound good, they said no, and they're calling you back. It doesn't sound perfect, pitch perfect like how they want it. Because I remember when Rihanna was doing the song with Eminem, Rihanna said she have to record it so many times, so many times. So, that's why I know what she's saying. It's true. And it was Jay-Z. Rihanna said, let her record it. I'll be right back, guys.
"You think you're gonna be able to do the vocals again?" I was like, "What?"
The industry moved quickly once Alicia came on board. The song went 9x platinum. It won 2 Grammys. It was performed at the World Series, the VMAs, and became the defining anthem of New York hip hop for a new generation. But behind the success, rumors began to build. Whispers circulated that Alicia's inclusion wasn't purely a musical decision. Some insiders believed Jay-Z pushed for her not just because of her voice, but because of the growing personal bond between them. She wasn't a Rock Nation artist. She wasn't signed to Jay. But somehow, she was now tied to him forever through one of the biggest songs in his catalog. At the same time, Alicia was under the guidance of Clive Davis, the executive who signed her, shaped her debut album, and was known for managing every detail of his artist's images. And that's where Jaguar Wright's allegations came in. Jaguar Wright did not hold back in her recent rant about Alicia Keys. She accused Keys of being involved in an affair with Swiss Beats while he was still married. Wright alleged that Keys had a habit of being involved with other women's partners and wreaking havoc in their lives. According to Wright, Keys stole Swiss Beats from his then wife and caused a
Yes, guys, I remember that part when that part came out that Alicia Keys stole him Swiss beats from his wife. I did hear that in the media. So that came out. So
significant amount of pain and disruption. Wright also brought up a man named Antonio Gordon, claiming that both she and Keys had dated him. Wright said that Keys treated Gordon poorly and left him scarred from his relationship with her. Wright alleged that Gordon discovered Keys in bed with another man, which led to the end of their relationship. In her rant, Wright suggested that Keys' actions were influenced by Clive Davis, a powerful figure in the music industry. Wright claimed that Davis pressured Keys to go after her, threatening her career if she did not comply. This accusation paints a picture of an industry where artists are often coerced into actions that align with the agendas of those in power. Wright did not
yes, guys, when they're in power, they try to use it, and try to get you to do stuff you don't want to do. And you have to do this or
stop at
that's how they
accusations of
are.
infidelity and manipulation. She also attacked Keys' public image, accusing her of pretending to be someone she is not to maintain her career and popularity. Wright suggested that Keys goes to great lengths to hide her true self, including her sexuality, by involving herself in high profile relationships with men. Jaguar Wright's rant also included personal vendettas and public challenges. She recounted an incident at BB King's where she confronted Keys about her acne, mocking her appearance. Wright also challenged Keys to a physical fight, claiming she would come out victorious and calling her out for hiding behind her public persona. Meanwhile, Alicia stayed quiet. She didn't address Jaguar. She didn't push back against the rumors. She moved forward, performing, winning, and staying careful.
Guys, sometimes that's what you have to do. Move forward. Don't listen to what they are saying because sometimes they're talking a lot of negativity. Even if it's true, move forward. Don't listen. Too much negativity ain't good for you.
On brand, but the timing was hard to ignore. The Empire State of Mind collaboration happened just as Alicia's mainstream popularity exploded. Fans couldn't help but notice how quickly she went from R&B newcomer to industry centerpiece, flanked by two of the most powerful men in music. Alicia's version of the story says Jay-Z couldn't get through to her. Jaguar's version says he never had to, because Clive made sure the decision was already made. Either way, the result was the same. A phone call, a collaboration, and a rumor that
Guys, I think she did justice to that song. Justice! The girl can sing. Me have to give her props. She can really sing.
never gone away. Before Alicia Keys was a household name, she was a teenager with a demo tape and a dream. And the person who took control of that dream, who shaped everything from her first single to her public image, was Clive Davis. Clive Davis had already made legends: Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin, Janis Joplin. So when he found Alicia, he didn't just sign her, he built her from the ground up.
Well, she's great. She has stunning beauty. She writes all her own songs. She's really the most gifted young female talent around.
But what Alicia describes as support, others have called control. She was just 19 when she signed with J Records, Clive's newly launched label. He didn't let her original album go out as planned. He had it re-recorded, repackaged, and delayed. Clive insisted on softening the sound, polishing the tone, and pushing her into the adult contemporary lane that he believed would sell. Her braids, piano, and modest clothes gave her a safe image. Her lyrics focused on empowerment, heartbreak, and personal struggle, but never rebellion. Critics noticed the consistency. She wasn't wrong like Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I like how she keep it. She does keep it natural, calm. She never go out and of her lane or anything. I like that about Alice. I really did take notice of that.
She wasn't flashy like Beyonce. She was calm, respectable, and protected. And that wasn't by accident. By the time Songs in a Minor dropped in 2001, Alicia wasn't just an R&B artist. She was a crossover phenomenon. The album sold over 12 million copies. She won 5 Grammys. And from that moment forward, Clive Davis was always standing somewhere nearby.
Yes, he's gonna stand somewhere nearby because he's the one who is working with her and pushing her and polishing her and all that stuff. So he's gonna be standing close by. Guys, like up the live. Like up the live. And
With that success came speculation. Some artists complained that Clive picked favorites, that he poured resources into Alicia while shelving others. And when Jaguar
yeah, I heard that. And I was like, sometimes they do that. If they think that artist or if they like that artist more, they do that. Like, push more into one artist and try to push away the others. So the others, even if they can sing, but as not as well as Alicia, they don't try with them. They push them aside. I don't think that's right though. Cause everybody need a shot, a shot. Everybody need a shot. This remind me of when we went to Hollywood with my stepdaughter. Everyone need a shot and everyone go up there and get a shot. So, I think they should give the others a shot too.
later claimed Clive used Alicia as a weapon, positioning her for success while others were quietly blackballed. Those same industry rumors came back into focus. What's clear is that Clive didn't just promote Alicia, he curated her. He managed the rollout of her debut like a political campaign. No scandal, no surprises, just talent.
So you want a custom gift on the fly? Let's get creative with Cricut. Having the convenience
And media-friendly charm. That control extended beyond music. Alicia rarely spoke out on industry politics. She avoided rap beefs. She didn't comment on the state of black female artists in the game. And for years, she stayed quiet through public accusations, whispers of backdoor deals, and aggressive gossip about her relationships. Some believe that silence was part of the strategy. They say Clive groomed her to be unproblematic, an artist who would never challenge the system because the system had already worked in her favor. She didn't have to demand a seat at the table. The seat.
You hear that, guys? You hear that? They already have the seat for her. So you see, the others got to struggle and get some of them get pushed away. But she already have her seat at the table and everything is already and set for her to go.
Had already been reserved. Even when rumors linked her to Jay-Z or accused her of being involved in Clive's industry games, Alicia stayed out of it. No denials, no clapbacks, just silence. And in an industry full of noise, silence can be louder than anything else. By her mid-20s, Alicia was everywhere, performing at the Grammys, appearing on magazine covers, hosting global events. And Clive was still right behind her, introducing her at awards shows and attaching his name to every milestone she hit. To some, it was loyalty. To others, it was dependence. And now, as she stays silent while people like Jaguar Wright accuse Clive of manipulation, critics are asking a harder question. Was Alicia Keys truly in control of her own career? Or did she simply learn to survive by letting the people in power make all the decisions? By the time Alicia Keys linked up with Swizz Beatz, her public image was airtight. She was the industry's golden child. Every magazine cover praised her talent. Every award show welcomed her presence. But when news broke that she was dating producers,
Guys, that is true because I remember when Alicia Keys first came out, I was living in Atlanta, Georgia, and oh my God, this radio station wouldn't stop playing her song, Falling. Yes, they wouldn't stop playing it. They played so much. I'm falling in love with you.
Swizz Beatz while he was still married, that image took a hit, and the backlash never really went away. The timeline didn't lie. Swizz Beatz married Mashonda Tifreri in 2004. They had a son together in 2006. By 2008, Swizz had also fathered a daughter with another woman, Jonna Sebastian, while still legally married to Mashonda. But it was his relationship with Alicia Keys that caused the biggest fallout. According to reports, Alicia and Swizz began dating sometime in late 2008. Swizz claimed he was separated from Mashonda, but the divorce wasn't finalized. And when photos of Alicia and Swizz began surfacing online, Mashonda went public. In September 2009,
Guys, I would have went public too because that were her husband. Allegedly, they said Alicia Keys took him away from her.
Mashonda published an open letter addressed directly to Alicia. She posted it online, tagging her by name and refusing to hold back. If you are reading this, Alicia, let me start by saying, you know what you did. You know the role you played, and you know how you contributed to the ending of my marriage. That sentence alone shook the industry. For the first time, someone challenged Alicia Keys publicly and with receipts. Alicia never responded, not in interviews, not in writing. She kept quiet, even as the internet ran wild with rumors. Some accused her of being a homewrecker. Others defended her, saying Mashonda's marriage
Yes, they were calling her a homeworker. You know how quick people are to call people homeworker? Yes.
was already broken before Alicia came into the picture. But either way, the damage was done. In 2010, Swizz and Mashonda finalized their divorce. Alicia and Swizz got married that same year. The timeline was tight.
too tight for many fans to believe that everything had been clean. That same year, Alicia gave birth to their first child, Egypt. 4 years later, they welcomed a second son, Genesis. On the outside, it looked like the perfect family. But behind the scenes, the affair rumors never stopped following her. Even years later, Mashonda stuck to her version of events. In interviews and her own memoir, she made it clear. Alicia didn't just meet Swizz after the separation. She played a role in creating it. For Alicia, who had
You hear that? That mean when Swiss was married to his wife, the wife is saying Alicia was in their relationship. She played a role, trying to get the man for herself, allegedly.
built her brand on integrity, female empowerment, and spiritual calm, the accusations were hard to reconcile. She had never been part of a scandal until now, and her refusal to address it directly made people suspicious. Silence may protect your image, but it doesn't erase public memory. By 2020, the three had appeared to move on. Alicia, Swizz, and Mashonda even posed together in family photos. They co parented. They supported each other publicly. But the internet never forgot how it started. And fans continued asking the same question. If Alicia could be silent through that, what else has she chosen to stay quiet about? In 2016, Alicia Keys made a decision that shifted the spotlight from her music to her image. She showed up at the BET Awards
Yes, no makeup. Yes, I remember no makeup.
wearing no makeup. It wasn't subtle. There was no foundation, no concealer, no lipstick, not even mascara. It was a complete departure from the standard glam expected of women in entertainment, especially on red carpets. Within hours, the move became a headline. Photos of Alicia with bare skin spread across social media. Some fans praised her, saying it was bold and empowering. They called it a necessary message in an industry obsessed with perfection. Others weren't so sure. But when Alicia explained her decision in a personal essay published through Lenny Letter, a blog started by Lena Dunham, the message became clear. She said she was tired of the pressure, tired of hiding, tired of constantly being judged by how she looked. In her own words, I don't want to cover up anymore. Not my face, not my mind, not my soul, not my thoughts. The essay went viral. Media outlets
I think maybe she felt like she just cover up all the time, cover up her face, powder in up her face, putting this, that on her face, mascara and everything, and lipstick. She doesn't want that anymore. She just wanna be natural. She just wanna be plain. So she go ahead and just do that. And everybody was talking about her. The internet was on fire, like the guy
praised her
said.
for pushing back against beauty norms. Feminist groups and lifestyle brands promoted the no makeup hashtag. Women began posting barefaced selfies in solidarity. And for a while, Alicia was celebrated not for her voice, but for her face and the decision to leave it alone.
I'm loving it. I'm feeling centered. I'm feeling powerful. I'm feeling clear.
Yeah, and you're looking gorgeous. I mean, part of that is it's internal, but it's external too. You've kind of started a movement here.
Then came the inconsistencies. Just a few months after making headlines for going makeup free, Alicia began appearing in new press photos, music videos, and public events where she looked noticeably more polished. The glow was still there, but now it looked enhanced. Some viewers pointed out that her natural look likely involved light foundation, bronzer, lip balm, and even skin treatments. It wasn't the presence of makeup that bothered people, it was the contradiction. Critics began accusing her of branding the movement.
Yes, because 1 minute they're saying that she was wearing natural. When your face is natural, you know how your face look when it's natural. And when there's a little powder on it that, they put powder on your face. And if he's saying no makeup, it should be no makeup, period. No makeup at all.
Instead of living it, they argued that Alicia had turned something personal into a strategic moment, one that helped separate her from the overglam era of Instagram filters and influencer makeup lines.
And the criticism didn't stop with fans. Beauty experts weighed in. Articles began appearing with titles like, "Is Alicia Keys really makeup free?" and "The Truth Behind the No Makeup Look." On The Voice, where she served as a judge, viewers took screenshots from episodes and zoomed in, highlighting hints of blush, contouring, or tinted moisturizer. It was no longer a message, it had become a marketing tool. To make matters worse, Alicia didn't help her case with clarity. In later interviews, she pivoted. She said she was never anti makeup, only pro choice. That she wasn't trying to shame anyone who wore it. That her goal was to empower women to decide for themselves. The problem was, that wasn't the tone of her original message. Her Lenny Letter essay read like a manifesto. It framed makeup as a symbol of oppression, something she felt liberated to leave behind. But when she reappeared in what looked like full glam, under the label of no makeup, many felt misled. The backlash grew. Fans who had supported her began pulling away. Some accused her of
Yes, people, if they are supporting her, they will start pulling away. So,
being performative. Others said she had every right to change her mind, but should have admitted she was no longer following the movement she created. There were also questions about privilege. Alicia has access to high-end skincare, personal chefs, and wellness experts. Going makeup free is easier when your lifestyle allows you to maintain flawless skin through expensive treatments. Critics said the average woman, working long hours with limited resources, couldn't afford to embrace that kind of natural. What started as an empowering moment eventually felt disconnected from reality. And for Alicia Keys, whose brand was built on honesty, authenticity, and simplicity, the backlash was
guys, they are saying she changed her mind and start wearing a little foundation and stuff. She kind of look a little different though.
just about eyeliner, it was about trust. In early 2024, Alicia Keys made headlines again. But this time, the response wasn't praise. She flew to Saudi Arabia to perform and speak at a highly publicized women's summit, an event meant to showcase progress, empowerment, and female leadership. On the surface, it looked like another proud moment in her ongoing campaign for self expression and equality. But to many observers, it felt like something else entirely. The event was held in Riyadh, the capital of a country with one of the most controversial records on women's rights in the world. Just a few years earlier, Saudi
Guys, I was listening to that this morning. Yes, they have something going on over there about women.
Arabia had made international news for imprisoning female activists, enforcing strict male guardianship laws, and silencing dissent through brutal crackdowns. Critics quickly pointed out the hypocrisy of holding a women's empowerment summit in a country where women only recently earned the right to drive, and where expressing opposition to government policy can land someone in prison. Or worse. And there was Alicia Keys, on stage, smiling, singing, speaking about the power of women and the need for global unity. The backlash was immediate. Activists and human rights organizations called her out. Some accused her of participating in cultural whitewashing, a PR campaign designed to make Saudi Arabia look progressive while its government continued to repress basic freedoms. Others said Alicia's presence gave the regime exactly what it wanted: celebrity credibility without accountability. People didn't forget her no makeup stance. They remembered her public declarations about feminism, authenticity, and self liberation. And now they were comparing those words to her actions, asking how someone who claimed to stand for truth and justice could turn around and perform for a regime with such a dark human rights record. Even more troubling was the fact that Alicia didn't address the criticism. She posted images from the event to social media. Who was presented
Maybe she didn't want to, you know, post that. Maybe she didn't want to do all of that.
Usher, and he turned into city and self-liberation. And now they were comparing those words to her actions, asking how someone who claimed to stand for truth and justice could turn around and perform for a regime with such a dark human rights record. Even more troubling was the fact that Alicia didn't address the criticism. She posted images from the event to social media, praising the women she met and the progress being made. But she didn't mention the controversy at all. There was no acknowledgement of the political climate, no mention.
Sometimes when something is happening into a country and you're going there to perform, sometimes your boss tell you what to do, just go in there, perform and come back out. She didn't mention anything. Maybe they tell her not to mention anything. Just go in, perform, come back out.
Of the imprisoned female activists who weren't allowed to attend the summit. No statement of solidarity, and that silence spoke volumes. Because while she was delivering those words in front of cameras, women in that same country were still being denied the right to speak freely, to dress how they wanted, or to make decisions without male approval. For many fans, this wasn't just a bad PR move, it was a betrayal. Alicia had built a brand on being real, on standing up for what's right, on refusing to conform to the industry's usual games. And here she was, willingly playing one of the biggest political games of all. Even celebrities started distancing themselves. Several international artists who had previously refused to perform in Saudi Arabia issued quiet reminders of why they stayed away, citing the government's involvement in journalist Jamal Khashoggi's murder, the treatment of women and LGBTQ plus people, and the country's broader record of censorship. Alicia Keys, meanwhile, kept it moving. She didn't offer an apology. She didn't clarify her stance. She continued with her projects as if nothing had happened. But
I don't think that's Alicia's fault, you know. I don't think it's her fault. It's the way what they tell her to do. She's a job. They tell her to do the job, get in and get out, and that's what she did. I understand what they are saying, but then maybe they tell her, don't say anything, just do your job, get in and get out.
the damage was already done. And for critics, this wasn't about canceling her. It was about holding her accountable. Because when you brand yourself as a champion of justice and then accept checks from regimes built on oppression, people are going to question your authenticity. For years,
But if she work, she need a check, because that's a job. I understand what they're saying, but don't blame Alicia. She need her check, so she just go in work and get back out.
Alicia Keys has been seen as one of the cleanest public figures in music. No arrests, no rehab, no tabloid meltdowns. She presented herself as spiritual, grounded, and almost untouchable. But behind the polished image, there have long been whispers, rumors of drug use, secret tension behind the scenes, and a carefully curated brand that may not reflect the full truth. It started as quiet industry chatter. Producers, engineers, and former collaborators spoke off the record about moments where Alicia didn't seem as in control as she appeared on stage. There were late studio arrivals, mood swings. A few hinted at substances being involved, not in a party girl way, but in a behind closed doors, keep it quiet kind of way. Nobody ever confirmed anything, and no one came forward publicly. But the rumors stuck around because they didn't come from fans. They came from insiders. Then came the live
But a lot of time, the insiders are the one who gave it to these
performance
artists,
controversies.
allegedly.
On several occasions, Alicia appeared on stage looking dazed or disconnected. One of the most talked about moments happened during a 2019 awards show where her transitions between songs were off tempo. Her speech sounded slurred, and her normally flawless stage presence felt scattered. Twitter lit up that night with fans asking what was going on. Was she exhausted? Was it nerves? Or was something else going on?
Guys, sometimes from exhaustion, perform and perform and perform. And sometimes can be nerves. Sometimes we have to give them a chance. Let they do their thing. They perform a lot.
Once again, she never addressed it.
And
And
sometimes
while
it's
that might
pressure.
have worked years earlier, the newer generation of fans wasn't letting things slide as easily. They wanted transparency. They didn't want the carefully worded press releases or vague explanations. They wanted truth, but truth didn't come. Instead, Alicia doubled down on the wellness branding: yoga videos, meditation albums, incense scented interviews, and music laced with phrases about energy, healing, and inner peace. It was spiritual, sure, but to some it also looked like a cover, like a strategic move to distract from the cracks that were beginning to show. Critics began re examining her entire brand. They asked how much of it was real and how much was manufactured. Because when you really break it down, Alicia Keys went from a gritty young artist with New York roots to a luxury
Sorry, guys.
skincare spiritual guru in less than a decade. And that kind of transformation rarely happens without a team behind it. They pointed to Clive Davis, to Swizz Beats, to corporate branding partnerships and media handlers. The image Alicia presents, barefaced, barefoot, beyond it all, might just be one piece of a carefully constructed persona. And once you accept that, a lot of things start to make more sense. Her silence on industry abuse, her refusal to comment on Jay-Z's controversies, her carefully curated statements about black female empowerment that never seem to name names. It all fits a pattern. Say just enough to keep the spotlight, never enough to make real enemies. And then there's the issue of control. Alicia has always maintained that she runs her own career, that she chooses her direction. But when you look closely, the people around her, Clive Davis, Swizz Beats, even Rock Nation's influence, have always had a role in shaping her trajectory, and in some cases, protecting it. Public relations experts have pointed out how swiftly negative press around Alicia tends to disappear. Stories get pulled, headlines get reframed, blogs that speak too boldly end up retracting. It doesn't feel random. That level of media management doesn't come cheap, and it doesn't happen unless there's something or someone making sure the truth never spreads too far. So when you hear the whispers about drug use or image manipulation, it's not just about whether Alicia Keys is hiding something. It's about whether the public ever really knew her in the first place. Anyway, that's it for this video, folks. Bye.
Terrence Howard.
Guys, I think that's it for tonight, guys. It's after 12. I have to get up very early in the morning. I have to be at work for 8 o'clock. So I'm going to go get some sleep, guys. Yes, and thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, comment, like, subscribe, and check out my channel, guys. Check out my channel, Jamaican Girl TV, okay? Yeah, man, check it out. And make sure you like, comment, share. I'm going to pray for you a little bit. Most righteous and eternal Father, as we come before you tonight, Heavenly Father, reach out and deliver us, guide us, protect us, mighty God, powerful Savior. With your healing hands, your blessing hands. I call upon you, God. Show us with your love, your blessing, your guidance. God, be there and everywhere for us. Wash us in the blood of Jesus, in the mighty, precious name. Let us sleep and sleep in peace, dearest God. Peace, perfect peace. The Bible said peace. Our God said peace. Mighty God, I pray. Watch over us as we sleep in Jesus' precious name. Amen, amen, amen. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. See you next time. Maybe tomorrow night. Okay?